Alrighty, so taking a look at our development process. So now we'll focus on step 2 of installing the Bootstrap CSS styles locally using NPM. Okay, so let's go ahead and swing in here. Let's open up Visual Studio Code. And let's also open up a new terminal window. And so make sure you're in the Angular e-commerce directory. Let me expand my window here for a second. And so I'll go through and do an npm install on Bootstrap. And there's one more thing I want to do. I want to install the Font Awesome locally using NPM. Now this one's a little bit tricky because the spelling's a little different. So when you install Font Awesome, you have to say @Fort Awesome. So that's F-O-R-T, Fort Awesome. That's not a typo. All right. Then /Font Awesome, F-O-N-T. Again, make sure you get the spelling just right. Font Awesome free. So they simply have a unique entry in the NPM registry. So they use @Fort Awesome /Font Awesome. Let's go ahead and verify the entries in the node modules directory. So this is where NPM installs all of those dependencies for you. So we'll kind of explore a bit. So in my project here, I can move on to the node modules folder and scroll down a bit, and I should see a folder called Bootstrap. So that's where the Bootstrap files were installed. So there's Bootstrap, dist, CSS, and then you can give a reference to the appropriate Bootstrap CSS. And then also we have a reference up top for this @Fort Awesome, F-O-R-T /Font Awesome free. And then we can see the appropriate CSS files. And I'll show you how to get this all hooked in a second. We can also verify the entries in the package.json. So the package.json is almost like your Maven pom.xml file for you Java types out there. So this lists all of the dependencies that your Angular project requires. So in this package.json, let me kind of scroll down a bit, all of our dependencies here. And then we'll see that we have 2 new entries here on lines 22 and 23, @Fort Awesome, and also Bootstrap. Now your version numbers will most likely differ because new versions of these projects are released on a very frequent basis.